Doggy, did you have enough food today? We are streaming for the second time today. One half of Tuna and the Sheriff. I am Tuna. I am back from my hiatus on Wednesday where I missed. Rams, not an insane amount of news. Sheriff Joe Bags, welcome. Hello. How are you doing?
I went too early. I'm sorry. You didn't even say that it was my time yet, and I was here.
Yeah, go away. Go away.
Oh, sorry.
Do it again.
Sorry.
Yeah, go away. Go away. Take two. I'm not fully ugly, but you know who's handsome? My co-host. My informative, Rams loving, long hair having, Denver living, Sheriff Joe Bags. Come in here, Sheriff. Let's talk Rams football.
Oh, me? I thought you were talking about somebody else. I thought you meant the other Joe Bags.
Talk. Hey, man. We're in the middle of free agency. We're in the middle of the offseason. You know what happens in the offseason? You get rumors. You get nonsense. But you also get really cool shit from new players who they yearn. Oh.
Dude. Yeah, that happens. StreamYard bomber program.
I'm taking over DJ responsibilities next week.
It's StreamYard. I'm a literal DJ. I'm wearing my shirt from the station I used to work for.
Hey, let's go. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday the 13th. Spooky stuff happens. Crazy stuff happens. Not a lot happening today in regards to Rams world. You had some free agency signings this week that were not as splash worthy for most teams. But for here in Rams world, when as a special teamer, we pay attention. And the Rams did sign two of them. I know Payo Time and Rams House subbed in for me on Wednesday. How was the show? How did they do? Let me ask the students, how were the substitute teachers? Did you guys behave? Were you guys okay for the subs?
We do need to ask. It was because I felt like having Rams showcase or that's me. We're
we happy out? We're a happy hour in early. And that note, we're gonna drink some coffee. But no, yeah. How was it Wednesday? Were you guys real sad that there was less cursing? Is that what was happening? Am I hearing that
was so
fans
funny.
were yelling against it?
No, everybody was fine with it. Actually, everybody was like, "Oh, we got all the points of the people talking, and they didn't have to throw in all these obnoxious words." That's crazy. So I have a Google alert for my own name, and it just popped up, and I was like, "Oh my god, what is going on?" And it's a different Joe Branham that died in a different state. So I'm fine.
Are you? Are you fine? Are you good?
Yeah, I think I'm good. I feel all right.
Hey, well, since we've had such a rough intro, welcome everybody. It's Friday. Hopefully, we're catching you at dinner time. We're catching you before you actually go and do fun stuff with your loved ones outside, and you're not sitting inside listening to two nerds talk Rams football all day. Like, no,
that's pretty cool too, though. That's pretty cool.
You are pretty cool. But no, the big stuff. I know you got some comments on it. Everyone's talking about it on Twitter. It is absolutely Joe's favorite thing in the entire world to talk about. Rumors, and what ifs,
We're about to blow out here.
Yeah. Yeah. So obviously big stuff with the Rams being in FTP 2.0 mode. The wondrous Diana Rossini of The Athletic. I know her primarily as Jordan Rodriguez, I guess, senior or boss or whatever that is at The Athletic. She plays insider from time to time, not just journalist, and reports that not just the Patriots are serious contenders for AJ Brown, who wants out of Philly, all allegedly, but that the Rams are serious contenders. And it felt like for a moment that the Rams were going to make a trade. Like, that's how Rams fans felt, or at least Rams chronically online world. Joe, were you paying attention? What do you think of this? Give me your takes on whether it's Diana, AJ Brown. Does this trade even make sense? I yearn for your attention, Joe. Tell me.
Yeah, so this obviously did come across my desk at some point today.
We got mixed in with the paperwork.
Yeah. I'm like doing like a real job, and then all of a sudden people are like, "You hear about the AJ Brown?" It's like, "Oh, hold on, let me see that." And then put on my bifocals and stuff. I don't wear bifocals, but so ultimately I do feel like this story, it being only Russini talking about this story and giving us all of the updates, I think is all you need to know about how illegitimate this actually was. I think that other people would have participated in the conversation if it was more than what I'm going to guess is probably a negotiation tool of some sort, whether that's for the Rams to work on something, whether it's the Eagles and working out a deal for 8. He's under contract, but he's got a bunch of void years on this deal and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if he's, mad at that or something. I think ultimately my thought process was like, I'm waiting for somebody else to say something. And then Diana Russini came out and was just like, oh yeah, it turns out they're probably not going to trade him. So it was like, cool. Thanks for this. Thanks for this Friday the 13th. No story. Appreciate you. It's like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like we got close apparently to trading for AJ Brown, but we didn't. Okay. The best. I guess I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information, man. And I do think too, it may still happen. I do think that this was real. I think that the Rams were on the phone, but I don't think it was as close as it was sold to us. And then I don't know, man. I guess so. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Of like, oh, the Patriots and Rams are talking about AJ Brown. Okay, no. Like, okay, sweet, thanks.
You didn't know. So when you get a report that the Rams are close to trading somebody, and Dan Orsini tweets out, you're actually supposed to call work and be like, "Hey, I have to go home early.
Oh,
some shit's about to go down. I need to be home and in a bath for when this happens to either, put some bubbles in there and celebrate, or throw a toaster in there if it's bad." So, you set yourself up for every outcome. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like the NFL is entertainment and it is drama, and I absolutely love it. But I always ask those questions, and I know I texted you, and I was better at refraining from going off in our texts. I know you hate when I do that.
Thank you for that. I have to rein you in all the time. It's ridiculous.
Sorry. I assume you get as worked up as I do, but
no.
So if you guys want more in depth about my thoughts on Diana Russini, I was just with Ian on Rams podcast. Go check that out. We did a dual stream. I think it means it's here on this channel too, just from an hour and a half ago. But always, anytime there's insiders literally just mean I'm going to leak some shit. If I get a secret, I'm either going to tell it right away, or whoever told me is going to have me leak that secret at a certain time. So always, whether it's Schefter, Russini, Rappaport, who does this leak help? Who does it benefit? And how important is the timing? There's a lot of things with Diana Russini as of late, the last few weeks, last few months, regarding even the Ravens, Max Crosby, the Lamar Jackson saga, where it's like you can make inferences based on the evidence there, but when you start adding like quotes as proof of like a feeling, like, oh, hey, this person is pissed. Did they ever say that? Like, you can't, if you're the journalist, if you're at the Athletic, you can't run with those things as truth. And this could be one of those things where when they use words like interest and on the table, it's very vague. It's like, did they text him? Like, do we really think Les Snead is on the phone at 1 a.m? Like, Howie, are you up? What's twirling the phone cord? Hey, what's AJ doing? What are you wearing? Like, do we really believe this? Like, I don't think so.
I think that there was I actually, the part of the reports that I don't know if reports is even the right thing. I think this is an accumulation of knowledge kind of report that we're getting here from Russini. But I think that the only one that I believe is that the Rams were more in on AJ Brown before trading for McDuffie. I think that that's real. I think that the way that the Rams now, salary cap isn't real, but that's, whatever. I think that was probably a realistic thing that they were like, well, let's see. And they were probably calling on all kinds of people, man. Like that's the thing that we got to remember about this team too, is that like, just because Les is on the phone with somebody and talking about a specific player, we don't need to have a report of like, they're close to this player. That's not what that necessarily means.
Unless, remember we asked the question, who does it benefit if that information's out?
Yes.
That's it. Simple as that. Because, and I kind of said it tongue in cheek when I reshared it. I was like, hey, interest means a lot of things. What does it mean? Does it mean they had one combo? Does this mean like, oh, hey, remember I checked in a week ago? Did anything change? That counts as interest.
Well, that could go back to like the comments of like of like the Rams were in on it early. It could be one of those things of like talking to him now and being like, who has shown interest? And it's like, well, the Rams were really serious. The Patriots were serious. Like it could have been something like that. And it's like, Rams are serious. And it's like, we're serious. You know what I mean? Like it could have been that too.
And I said it jokingly, like, yeah, Rams are interested in Derrick Henry. Because what if Derrick Henry is secretly on the trade block because it's new coaching, everyone's fucking out of the building. So they go to Derrick Henry and they're like, hey, don't be alerted. But if somebody makes an offer for you, like, we'll at least listen to it, but we have no plans on moving you, Lamar. And what if Les was on the phone, like, hey, what does that mean? Like, if he's on the table, like, what's the range you guys are looking for? That counts as interest. And
exactly.
It's just no one's reported on it yet. And it bothers me that you have to use the word report very loosely. They've rumorized. I don't know the damn word for it, but it's not reporting. That's not journalism at all. And it bugs me.
Yeah. Accumulation of knowledge. That'll still always get me. I like legitimately, and that was a long time ago. That was literally Aaron Rodgers Packers time, literally. And I still to this day have trust issues with Schefter because of it. Because every time he posts anything, it's like, is this real? Or is he just like thinking like, yeah, this feels real. This feels like something that's real. I should post it. It's like, so every single time, like, I don't follow him anymore. I don't have his notifications on anymore. And it's because of one single thing. Draft day, that one time. And all of a sudden it's over. It's over for me.
The word is chisme. Chisme, baby. That's that tea. That's that gossip. I love.
This was like a foreign. I don't know.
No, it's Spanish for gossip.
So it is.
It is. It's my favorite. It's a signal, bro. The best part about dating a Latina is I get a text. I have chisme. I am on the phone immediately. I don't care who it's about. She's gonna tell a great story, and I'm gonna find out some secrets about people, and it's the best thing ever.
Yeah, man.
Way to ruin it. Way to ruin it.
Me and Muad'Dib will always be here to ruin whatever you have. I just want to let you know that.
Way to ruin it. Now, just for that, moving on to actual stuff. I do know that we saw some let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Got these guys. Some actual news.
Yeah.
I know you guys probably covered it Wednesday. Yeah, you probably covered it Wednesday with Peo and Rams House, but officially signed. These guys are officially Rams now. Potentially, hopefully, by the time the season comes, these are the best. This is the best cornerback duo of the NFL. That's what the intention is. But I know your thoughts on Trent McDuffie. He's like your favorite. He's like a top 5 Ram for you damn near now.
Straight up, dude. I'm all about Trent right now, man. Watching his highlights and stuff like that, just seeing the energy that he comes into the building with, and then doing his press conference, man. We got so many good nuggets from Trent McDuffie, and it's one of those things where it's like I tweeted it after one of his comments where he was talking about like, I want people to see me and be like, that's what it means to be a Ram. And I was like, yo, he's trying to become everybody's favorite player. And then I was like, wait a second, is he becoming my favorite player? And then I was like, hold on a second, man. And then I was like, I need a jersey. And then I was like, damn, dude, is Blake going to give up 22? And then I was like, I'm in a hurry now, man. Like, I'm just like yeah, I'm fired up about Trent. I'm absolutely Duff, man. That's actually, I like that. That's cool.
Hey, Joe, I need to ask you a serious question.
Duffman, what's up?
Do you have a crush on Trent McDuffie?
I think I have a football crush on Trent McDuffie. I think that too. And a lot of people, if you've been a Rams showcaser for very, very
my heavens.
Yeah.
My stars.
If you've been here or a friend of me for long enough, one of my all-time favorite Rams, and I was fired up when the Rams signed him, Cortland Finnegan. Absolutely loved that dude. And then his like Arc 31 Foundation and stuff like that. If you want to look into that, do it on your own time. But that was also, I worked in that field at the time, so it was one of those things where I was like, man, I love his play style. This guy's awesome. His Arc 31 stuff is incredible. It's like, I'm just a big fan of Cortland Finnegan. Watching him in interviews and stuff like that, I was like, yes, this is absolutely one of my guys. Got his closet or his jersey in my closet here, and I think that ultimately, that Trent is reminding me a lot of Cortland, and maybe it's a visual thing. Their hair kind of looks the same and stuff like that. They kind of like are like the similar heights and stuff like that. So it's like they kind of have that. But I would say ultimately, man, it's like, yeah, I've always too. I was talking to Brett Singleton about this, that like I've always kind of had like a baseline like of corners. Like Janoris Jenkins got his jersey in here. I got, Cortland Finnegan, stuff like that. I've always kind of liked corners. What are you doing? Specifically. So it's it's just one of those where him coming in and it's being a position that we needed to improve, feels like we did it tenfold, feels like it's now a strength of our roster rather than a position of need, which is awesome. And yeah, I'm excited to see him get out there, man. It'd be quite the bummer if I get all hyped up and he just sucks this year, but I don't see that happening, which is good news, man. So should be fun.
Ray says he still likes Super Clamp Bros for McDuffie and Watson. That's a pretty solid one. I like that. I don't know what this means. Would live vicariously. Jesus.
He knew what he was doing. Yeah, he got you.
Ray,
you don't have controls.
I forgot that I am not on the guest one. I'm on mine. So I got full reign. I'm seeing all the details. I'm seeing stuff Joe sees. I feel like you. That's why I'm all like amped up today.
Oh, snap. You feel like me?
Fourth cup of coffee.
Sorry about your knees, dude.
Knees are shot. But no, where was the USA expats that need to educate these guys on our hated rival in Santa Clara? I don't know. I feel like beating them in 2 Super Bowls, they know them pretty damn well. And to kind of lean into why I love these signings, I think it's more than just a talent thing. I think it's more than just, where the Rams were up like cornerback wise last year.
Yeah.
These guys, they played in a Spags defense. Give me anybody. Give me guys from a Vic Fangio defense, from a Spagnuolo defense, guys who have won Super Bowls that know what it takes to do it. Not just been on the team, but were integral parts and leaders. And like guys that the fan base says like, damn, like I don't want that guy to go. They bring a level of calm once you get to the playoffs. And if it's anything, if this season is going to be anything like 2025, like Rams fans, it's kind of like the season's all fun and we're going to love every week. But we're just waiting for the postseason. Like we're like, let's stay healthy, win hella games, win the division, and get us to the damn playoffs because we got business to take care of. And these guys know what it takes to get through January to win football games. Really excited. Like they bring so much to the table. Like some of my favorite signings the Rams have made the last few years.
Dude, it absolutely is one of those two where it's like I know when Devontae Adams was on Rams Revealed with JB Long, which is maybe my favorite thing that the Rams do outside of Behind the Grind. That's when he was on there, he was talking about that. He's like season starts like, or JB asked him, he was like kind of seems like the season for you starts at the NFC Championship game. Is that true? And he's like, yeah. It's like I keep losing those. I want to go to the Super Bowl. And then of course we lost it this year, which is a whole bag of bummers, but it's one of those things where it's like that's leaked into the fan base now too. And if something crazy happens and this team doesn't even make the playoffs, that'll be like the biggest disappointment of all time, because it's like very much like you're right. It's like even winning in the regular season, it's one of those where I feel like this year it'll be like, yeah, we still get excited, we still get fired up, we still high five everybody and stuff like that for wins, but it's a little bit like, yeah, we just need to stack these up so that we can play at SoFi for 3 straight games in hoist a Lombardi at the end of that.
You really hope that there isn't any sort of like fall off from the younger guys.
Yeah.
Like I get worried about Jared Verse. I get worried about, not Quentin Lake. Hey, Ray, thank you for the super chat, $1.99. You're just everywhere on the super chats. Like that is like, hey, I love my Rams content creators. That's Ray. Love you, man. Thank you for that. What was I saying? Oh, you get worried because like you assume these guys are like, yeah, you stay eye on the prize. Don't get too ahead of yourself. But that happened. And they've been very vocal about it. Not to rehash this thing all over again with you, but Jared Verse talked about like, oh yeah, we thought we had him, and once we got hit in the mouth, we didn't know what to do.
That makes me so mad.
that shows that you need these guys to, slap you back in the mouth again and say, hey, can you get in the huddle and like lock the fuck in, please? I like Jalen Watson. I look at Jalen Watson. I'm like, that guy will beat me up if I mouth off to him. And that is my favorite aspect of any football player. Like even a quarterback. I absolutely love that.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many aspects of this though that's like it very much like Kamal's talking about here is like I could see a world where we go 17-0, and if we don't win the Super Bowl, I'm upset about the season. Yeah, as you should be. I mean, my current roommate is a Patriots fan. He doesn't talk about that undefeated season in any kind of like positive light. It didn't end the right way. I would way rather lose 6 regular season games and then win the Super Bowl than only have 1 loss on the entire year and that be in the Super Bowl or the playoffs in general. Like. So I don't know, man. It's it's one of those where it's like, yeah, I mean, we're all upset. That's the goal there, and that's the thing too. Is it like I could technically, sure, we can see a 17-0 season. This team is absolutely loaded, but we also have seen this team enough seasons. I think most of us have that there's gonna be a game or two where we just don't play to the level that we should. That just happens. It happens a few times a year. We had multiple of them this year where it was just like, wow, we were just not as good as we could be. And then there was games where we played probably better than we were, like like against like Tampa Bay. It was like we were just everything worked that day, everything. Even Kobe Durant's crazy interception and stuff like that. Like everything was working, man. So and then the first game against the Niners was one of those where it's like, who is this team? Like, it's like, what happened here? Did somebody steal our uniforms and is like impersonating the squad? What is going on? And then we proved that by just kicking the butt cheeks off their torsos just a few weeks later at SoFi. So it just felt like it was like, oh yeah, this is where we are, So yeah. And then to mention Kobe too, I know somebody had mentioned it back here. David mentioned it here that like, too bad we lost Durant. I tend to disagree. I love Kobe, but I think that ultimately we got so much better at that room, and I think that that's fine that he's in.
I actually got that for you right here.
Oh, swag.
That'll be the next thing we talk about.
Oh yeah,
no. I mean, you mentioned it there. Like there was games where you're going to get the McVay special. As much as I will defend Sean McVay, and I understand football's imperfect, and I do trust their process. If there's any aspect of the Rams' existence, it's a few things. It's the culture, it's McVay as a head coach, and it's Matthew Stafford's shoulder. But football, I think Sean McVay gets a little stubborn, and you get games like Week 5. But also, we heard what happened at the end of the season. Obviously, that doesn't just happen overnight. That means Week 5. That means the other game, like the Week 16. Those things creep up because they exist already. It was already there. Like unfortunately, that was going to come to a head at some point, whether it was then or you just hope it hides itself through the Super Bowl. And unfortunately it didn't. But part of that problem, some people are excited all 3 or 2 of these 3 guys are gone. The third one, front and center, I got to say, one of the Rams ever, Roger McCreary. Sad to see him go. He is, when you list all of the Rams that have ever existed and who have played their ass off,
he's on that list.
Roger McCreary is on that list. He's brought in midseason, got injured right away. So unfortunately, he didn't actually get to show Rams fans what he could do. He goes off to Detroit. Kobe Durant signed with Dallas late last night. And Tutu Atwell goes to Miami to be a Malik Willis receiver, which is kind of exciting. I'm kind of excited for all 3 of those guys. Thoughts, opinions, prayers?
Yeah, I'll say that I think that for Kobe Durant, I don't want to trash the guy. He's absolutely awesome. One of the coolest Rams that's been on the roster the last few years. But talent-wise, I think he's extremely inconsistent and just splashed really, really big in moments. And that's what I think people kind of hold on to. But ultimately, I mean, and I kind of go back to, I always watch the Rams games multiple times, and on my rewatches, I was watching him a lot, and it was a lot of times like, dang, dude, this guy's getting absolutely smoked most of the time. And then he makes some play where you're like, oh my God. And then it's like the rest of the game was just, then just like kind of rough. And it's like, okay, cool. And Akello was like that as well. He made some plays that you're just like unbelievable, but I feel like for the most part, just didn't, I don't know. I don't want to say didn't fit in or didn't play well or anything like that, because I don't know what these guys are being asked to do. But just it wasn't working. So I think that the overhaul in the corner room, obviously we knew it was coming, and I feel like anybody's surprised that Durant is no longer on this roster, I just don't feel like has been paying attention. The Rams are very quick to get rid of people if they're not actively helping you win, not just not helping you lose. Does that make sense? So
yeah.
Roger McCreary was actually one where I think that I wanted him to come back for the Rams. I thought that he was a good fit for us. Makes sense for him to go, especially like I said, with the Rams doing the overhaul there. And then he was like starting in the playoffs for us. So I think that the trust that the roster or the coaches had in McCreary was obviously top tier. And then Tutu Atwell, I mean, he's kind of been one of those guys. He's that type of player where I feel like Sean McVay wants to be able to fit into his offense, but doesn't know how. Tavon Austin, Deshaun Jackson, Tutu Atwell, all these guys that just don't, you think that they're going to be so sick in a Sean McVay offense, and then they just kind of don't really do much. And I don't think it was a complete waste to have Tutu Atwell on the team this last season, because I think that it was $10 million fully guaranteed contract, and let's call it what it is, man. Colts played the Rams, and I think that we paid $10 million to beat the Colts, and I'll take a $10 million. I'll take it, dude. I'll take $10 million to stack another dub, because if I'd pay $170 million to go into Houston. I think that's real. So I think we paid 10 mil to get to beat the Colts, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Kobe's an interesting one to me, man. You love him so much as a person, like cool ass person, super, again, second loudest person that I heard at training camp the entire length to all summer. And Atwell, I think Atwell, add him to, like you said, in that list of the smaller slot guys that, I mean, is that the one blind spot of McVay where he just somehow just can't figure out how to use them, how he is comfortable fielding them? Or is it circumstance? Because the Deshaun Jackson thing was its own situation. This is its own situation. But after a few times, it's like, it's not accident. It's kind of a habit at this point. Durant, how much does him being an HBCU guy, small school guy, he's not the superstar. He's not the A1, but goddamn, he's a starter in the league. Like he's at least a role player, and he's on now his second contract. For a lot of guys, that's a win. But when you're in a situation like the Rams had last year where they were devoid of an A1, like a top dog at corner, this guy, Forbes, they're going to look bad. So I think just a little bit of circumstance. And I think there's a reason why, again, as much as we love AP as the person, this is no disrespect to him, but I think there's a reason why they've moved on from him and Jimmy Lake is there. And the fits from last year with McCreary, probably not a fit this year. Who knows if he's good at man or whatever they're intending to do for this upcoming season. Not going to be a fit. He'd be a liability, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think you're right. And then, it's one of those things too, where like the Rams corners were not helped in any capacity by the entire existence of the defense. We blitzed one of I think it was either the fewest or the top 3 fewest by the end of the year, because we did have a few games late where we were blitzing.
Yeah, because like Nate Landman's blitzing from depth, it's taking like 3 business days to get to the line of scrimmage. He's just not the fastest guy.
You couple in the lack of blitzing with the slowed as the season went on production from your pass rushers, and then a zone heavy secondary. Of course we were getting picked apart. That's any NFL quarterback can pick that apart. Like that's if you are an NFL quarterback and you're wanting to just work a drive down the field, you're hoping that they don't blitz and sit in zone the whole time. So you can just sit back in a beautiful pocket and just find your guy. And that's what Sam Darnold was able to do to us in the playoffs and stuff like that. And it's like, it's super annoying to be like, to watch that all unfold and be like, can we try to be aggressive at all? Or are we waiting until they're inside the 10 to even try to play? Like, what are we doing here? So I'm
very reactive.
The changes that the Rams are making, I think is all around positive, and is hoping for a little bit more of an aggressive defense, not a wait for him to come to you. And I don't mind a bend but don't break, but you kept breaking.
Sometimes you need to go and sometimes you need to walk in the room with the hammer and be the one breaking shit. Let's be real. That's the idea you have when you drafted Jared Verse. Like, you wanted to collapse pockets, like use soda cans, but on the back end, they weren't taking out the trash that they're supposed to. God, I feel like I'm on a roll with these euphemisms.
You're nailing
like a hammer, baby. I do, before we move on to the next part, getting back into Trent McDuffie, one last salute for these brave soldiers going off into non-Los Angeles Rams world. We wish them luck. Not against the Rams, but we wish you luck. Amen. I know we got some comments in here. We had a corn doggy sighting. Hey.
Yeah, he's fired up about Tuna being all up in his business today. It's cool.
And then Daddy G excited about Corn Doggy. Yes.
So this is like secondhand excitement. So Corn Doggy is excited for you, and Daddy G is excited for Corn Doggy. Who's excited for Daddy G? All right, let's hear it.
I'm excited for Daddy G.
I'll take. Oh, you'll complete the cycle. Okay.
You, me.
Me, him. Damn, dude, we just shoot our age so hard with that joke.
At the Roxbury, baby. I know our fans know about that. No, Corn Doggy is a mainstay. He is a cornerstone of this franchise here. He's part of my fantasy group. This is a lot of fun. Yeah. All right. You want to talk your crush again? You want to talk about your squeeze? Your lad?
I'm so stoked, dude. It's the coolest thing ever, man. And I talk about this too because I've been a person who's openly been made fun of by other Rams YouTubers and podcasters because of my fandom for certain players and such. So it's like the Jordan Fuller and stuff like that. It goes back to, Cortland and Janoris Jenkins and all those guys. But it's one of those things where it's like, I think it's fun. And it's like, as a fan who's been a fan since a child, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's fun to have a favorite player. It's fun to have somebody that you're like, that's my dude. Like, that's like where like they're walking out for warmups and you're like, there he is. Like, yo, what up? Like, I think it's fun, man. It's like, it helps me keep the fandom of just being like that childlike wonder of like watching football and just being excited about it. Having a favorite player helps me do that, I think. And that's like one of my things. So I haven't had one like since Jordan Fuller left. I was like kind of claiming Verse for a long time, but now I think I'm just going to go McDuffie. Brad over here, man. Like, yeah, it's a real problem sometimes, man.
What? What do you mean?
Oh, Stan the Conductor, dude. That's a good one, man. And he's a reader truther, so it's good.
I think mine now. I think I got a little bit of bias from having gotten a chance to talk to him. Probably Quentin Lake. Just even before the deal, before his last 2 seasons, I think just knowing the history and anytime there's like, hey, Pops played, I play the same way. It's like, how do you not like that? Like, it's really freaking cool. But
there's the thing too. It's like it's to have a favorite player. I feel like you're not allowed to pick the most obvious one. It's like for years, and it was like, oh, cool. Who's your favorite player? And people were like Aaron Donald. It's like, well, yeah, duh. Like we all love Aaron Donald, but who's really your favorite? Like
Matthew Stafford.
Today, it's like it's people like, who's your favorite player? Puka. It's like, well, duh. We all love Puka. Like, that's not fair. That's not a real, like, that's not allowed to be your answer. It's like, oh, you're a metalhead. Oh, you like Metallica? Yeah, duh. Well, like,
name every song.
Yeah, like, yeah, dude. It's like we all like Metallica, man. It's like, yeah, you gotta like, what's like your niche favorite though? Like,
people like, I think the reason for that is people like showing that they're not a bandwagon. They like showing like deep dives. Like, I really know this team, but it's hard when it's like, yo, Matthew Stafford has been like my favorite quarterback since like 2009, because that's when I was leaving high school. Like, I'm excited he's here. How dare you guys like the best player?
This is a boring outlook because it's like, I don't know, man. That's like, you like Reese's peanut butters and Cinnamon Toast Crunch too? You boring freaking just follow the crowd loser. Like, what do you?
I am been made fun of this before. I am an Almond Joy enjoyer.
Oh, I love Almond Joys, dude. I crush them at work when we have them. They're like, stop stealing all the Almond Joys. I'm like, nope, don't do it.
So,
all right.
I think your new favorite player fits that mold of not the most favorite guy, or like not the most popular player, at least yet, until he touches a SoFi field. Very easily could be. But Trent McDuffie.
Yeah.
He's like just knocking it out the park, man.
He's trying to become people's favorite player.
He 1000% is. We got a clip here from his introductory presser. I'll let you add to the stage, so I don't.
Okay, fair. Yeah, thank you. This is comments from Trent that is helping him become the favorite of Joe Bags and many others.
A big thing for me was I wanted to go to a team that were contenders. Like, let's just be honest. This team has been knocking on the door year in, year out, especially since I've been in the league, and I could tell that this culture was something special. Talking to a lot of guys that have either been on this team or have been here and on another team have just told me that the love, the support, and just the overall atmosphere of being a Ram was top notch, like best in the league. And that was something that I was really excited to be a part of, and something when the opportunity came, my agent even said this was a possibility. I was like, yeah, like let's definitely do that. And for me, I mean, looking at the back end, especially being with my boy Jay Watt, like coming in here, the past 4 years, we've really learned what it takes to win a Super Bowl, get to the Super Bowl, the preparation, the time it takes to be detailed into your craft. And
so I want to pause it here, one, to not get any kind of copyright strike so we can talk about it. But two, that first part, I mean, just talking about the culture, how in a lot of different ways he is kind of echoing what Mike Evans said. I have Niners on the brain because there's a Niners fan in here. Hate watching. I love a good hate. Apparently, love a good hate watch. But no, the culture is a huge selling point here. They're not the only team with a good culture, but the Rams do things very particularly, for better or for worse. You do end up with situations, I think, like Ernest Jones, how that's kind of weird, and what kind of dynamic was there because of the culture. But then you also get the upside where guys like Trent McDuffie and Jalen Watson, they're like, hey man, we're both going somewhere, we're trying to win. Like, I'm a dog, you're a dog, they got money, everyone's having fun out there. Like, football's fun in LA, to quote Quentin Lake. Football's fun out here in LA, man. Like, let's come get some sunshine, let's eat some tacos and win a damn ring. And
sounds awesome.
I mean, like, he's nothing about this it seems scripted or PR. Like, his agent's like, hey, make sure you talk this stuff up. This is just like, hey, this is important to me for when I signed. Is that what you were taking away? Why this guy is like becoming your favorite?
Honestly, his comment about it may be at the end of this. I don't remember exactly where it was. He had a pretty long press conference. Also, it's not going to be in this because it was only in the full version. But where he ends it by thanking the media and also just putting that out there of like, I'm so excited to get to know you guys. This is cool. Like, that was, to me, like, as a person in media, like, I went to school for this and all that stuff. It's like, that to me is like, that's the coolest part, man. Like, they don't have to do that. Their job is to play football. Them playing nice with dorks like us, who just chat ball online. I mean, them being nice and cool to us is just like, that just talks to the human being. There's nothing required in that. So that was one of the things that I absolutely loved. But I think it might be at the end of this clip. I want to have him say it as far as the being a Ram comment.
Yeah, there's about 30 seconds left. We'll run through this and then we'll point people in the right direction in case they want to watch the full thing themselves.
For me, I'm really just coming in here. I don't really want to change the culture, the atmosphere. I want to just build upon it. And that's hard work, that's consistency, that's dedication. And really, that's just about being a human being, I always say. I think it's more important about being a human being than being a football player, because we're all humans. So bringing some energy, bringing some positivity around the building, and just being one of those guys that hopefully down the road, guys just come in and just talk to me about whatever. That's really what I wanted to do on the Chiefs. And luckily, I've built that with a lot of those guys in those relationships. So I'm excited, and I know these guys are ready to work, and I'm ready to work too.
Okay, so he didn't mention it there specifically, but the comment that I was thinking of was when he says that he wants people to be able to look at him and say, that's what it means to be a Ram. And that right there was like, yo, what number is he wearing, man? I need my jersey. Like, and then I'm like, Rams need new jerseys. Like, give them to us already. Like, so then, that's where I'm at. But yeah, I mean, you heard it there, man. I mean, he just seems like he is a Ram. He fits in with this squad super, super well. And if he also performs on the field, then shut it down, dude. This guy's going to be, this guy's going to be awesome, man.
Give him the gold jacket, Ring of Honor, put a statue in it. While we were trying to be actual, whatever we are, content creator, YouTubers, what is going on with this? What is going on with y'all today? I eat tacos with a fork. Corn Doggy is running a mess with Cam Scattaboo, which plug, if you guys don't know the Bring the Juice podcast. Bring the Juice is based in Fresno. They're at Radio Row. They're Fresno State podcast guys. They did a big golf tournament recently. Cam Scattaboo was there. And I can't believe his agent's letting him do free reign on interviews. There's a clip. I'll link it on social media of him asking Cam Scattaboo if he thinks CT is real, and he says no. And he also doesn't think asthma is real. It's like, just breathe. Like, just breathe air. Are you
Oh,
stupid?
I've seen that, dude. I have seen that. Also,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it here because it's just who I am as a person. But Brett had a good shirt idea for us. By the way, I don't know if I sent it to him not yet, but I'll send that to you.
I
What?
can't put it on stream, but Curtis Knight's comment.
Yeah, I saw it. Hilarious. Yeah, it made me laugh, but I can't. I'm not. I can't.
That's hilarious. I wish I could show it. But yeah,
I'm gonna go back to that later. Brett has a really good question that I want to touch on, but
yeah, go for it.
do you want to do it now? Okay, we can do it now.
No, whatever you want. I mean, I didn't really have like a million things to go through.
Cool. Yeah, we're in March. Says who's our favorite non-Ram all time? This is a really fun question. There's at least one player on every team I really like. Because I also mainly at my core, I am a football fan. My purest form. I am a Rams fan, obviously, and all the other teams can go die. But ultimately, yeah, I am a football fan. I just love football. So I've got favorite players all over the league, up and down from past.
Answer the question. Who
I'm
you
stalling.
like?
I'm stalling. I want you to answer. Because
mine's easy.
And you
I
can
got
pick
one.
You could just throw out a team, and I'll give you who I really, really like on that team. Also,
I'll do that, but I'll list mine because the answer is easy. Tom Brady. I'm Peyton Manning, the sheriff. Your surname. Like I grew up watching Peyton Manning. He was a big reason, like why I was like, dude, I love quarterbacks. Like he's so.
You ready
good.
for the hardest trivia question of all time? But that's actually super easy.
Sure.
It's at Tennessee in college. Who was Peyton Manning's backup quarterback? This is a good one.
Oh god.
This is one of my all-time favorite trivia questions.
I have no idea.
Mainly because I'm in Colorado. All right. That would be a long-time first baseman of the Colorado Rockies, Todd Helton, was Peyton Manning's backup.
No idea who that is.
You don't know who Todd Helton is?
Dude, I barely know who Shohei.
The Rockies have had 2 dudes in their entire history that are worth a damn. You don't know one of them? Come on.
I didn't even know the Guardians changed I didn't know the Guardians existed. I don't watch any baseball whatsoever.
Your baseball is my basketball. I gotcha.
Gotcha. No, I'll rock the Dodgers hats. It's for fashion. She's the baseball fan. I don't watch it whatsoever. No, seriously, who is a non-Ram that you're like, that's like my guy? Like if the Rams did not exist, I've got his jersey and I'm locked in. I love this guy.
Like to like current or all time?
All time.
Terrell Davis is one of them.
Oh,
love Terrell Davis, man. Growing up to a kid in Colorado, it was like, who's that guy, man? He's awesome. I was a big running back guy as a kid. Marshall Faulk was why I got into the Rams. And then that seamlessly transitioned into Steven Jackson, which was so dope. LaDainian Tomlinson is up there. Curtis Martin is one of my favorites as well. Those are some of kind of the older ones. Not Marshawn. Nope. Not Marshawn. That's funny.
LaDainian Tomlinson for me. I think just as a kid growing up watching, like the Chargers were the Chargers. They were like, okay, but LT was just phenomenal. And I think like when you're playing Madden stuff as a kid, you're like, dude, that is what a running back's supposed to look like. The dark visor. He was just so cool.
Dude, him breaking that record against the Broncos, that touchdown record, and then like being lifted up by his team and him pointing, that's like burned into my brain. And it's like if I did like an intro or like a I don't know, like a football thing involving my life, I'd put that clip in there because that was like one of those moments. I'm watching with my dad. He's a Chargers fan. Watching with my dad, and it happened to be against the Broncos, which is sick because we live in Colorado. And then like that happens and stuff like that. It's like just super cool and exciting, man. But like I said, I can give you at least like probably present and for sure all time a favorite player on any given football team. Like it's
as you should as a just a football lover.
Because there's no one team where it's like screw all of those dudes. And like for fan bases, sure, screw the whole fan base. That's for
No, like even
I don't appreciate that.
There's even been Niners players where I'm like, I hate the fact he's in San Francisco. Like, I wish this player was somewhere else. Because
kidding. George Kittle's one of my favorites, man. I think he's so dope. I hate it.
He is like the epitome of like a football player. And I love that guy.
I hate how dope he is. And then he's like wrestling with McAfee and stuff like that. And it's like, damn it, man, this should be with us. Like
I know. But getting back to like the current players and the Rams players, I know there's not like a lot of news happening right now, and I know you're not a big what if guy. Like, hey, Rams or Rams, and then I love them. But right now, so after the Trent McDuffie signing, Jalen Watson signing, this is what the cornerback room looks like. I'm not putting Quentin Lake on there because that's he's a star. I'm not putting the safeties on there. Do you think if you're Les Snead, this is done until the draft? Do you think they're going to add in some guys depth wise? What are your thoughts on that?
It's a difficult question, actually. I don't think that this is a bad grouping at all, man. I think Forbes being pushed down the depth chart is, I mean, I like Forbes a lot. I think he's really good. I think that he got kind of lost in the defense as the season went on, because he had some games early where it was like, this guy's killing it, man. That first game against the second game in Seattle against JSN, he was on fire, man. That was crazy. And then to not see him on JSN in the NFC Championship game was like, yo, Chris, what are we doing, my guy?
I think he stacked so many bad weeks where it's like you just got to go with the next guy up at that point, probably.
Yeah, but either way, I think that that's a good thing. I mean, because McDuffie can also play inside, so it can be, we're for sure going to see situations where Forbes on the outside on somebody, McDuffie's in the slot, and then J Watt on the other side and stuff like that. So that's totally fine with me, man. I like those top three for sure. Wallace as a depth piece is super sick, and Cam Lampkin always seems to be one of those guys in preseason who's just like, he's all over the place. He's doing everything he can to make the squad and stick around and stuff like that. He's just always been in a loaded grouping where it's like, yeah, you can't really start him over all these guys, but he is super dope. And I like having Lampkin around, man. He's really good. So I like the group.
I think I'm a little bit higher on Josh Wallace. I think watching him run some blitzes, I think seeing him have some success, especially when Quentin Lake switched around. I think it was 2024, the Raider game. Quentin Lake had to move back. Josh Wallace, it's when the defense started getting rolling with Jared Verse and everybody. And Josh Wallace was a spark of that, getting an interception and everything. I would personally like to see another depth piece, like another good, like, hey, this guy's known for special teams, throw him in a pinch, someone that just plays with their hair on fire. And then absolutely add into the draft. Like, there's so much depth, so much talent. That you can't go wrong with adding some rookie flavor, even if it is for like the personality and the vibes. Like, even if the guy's not going to play because he's undrafted, bring him in the building. Like, those are wins. I absolutely think that's a great way to go.
Yeah, I mean, you lose an energy guy like Durant, and that's, I think, something to replace for sure. Is that meeting room, practice field energy, keeping spirits high kind of energy, I think would be absolutely huge. And it's not that these guys are all bummers to be around or anything. But I just, it's Durant's just a different level of like personality that is good to be around.
Yeah. I think like the fact that this in 1 week, this unit went from the worst one on the Rams to obviously not the best because you got the wide receiver room potentially, but one of the better ones. Like, would you put this above the edge rusher room at this point?
I gotta see him play first. We gotta hit a field first.
Nope. Answer now. I need an answer, or there's a puppy in the other room that I'm gonna throw.
Damn, that's
no.
Poor puppy is gonna go for a flight. It's yeah, man. So I don't know. It's one of those. That's a tough one, man. But I would say, yeah, I do need to see it happen. I would ask you this though. I asked Rams House and Payo this.
Too soon. No. It's a bonus photo.
Oh yeah. So I asked Rams House and Payo this on Wednesday, but now with the cornerback room being what it is, I would ask you, what is the Rams' weakest grouping?
Ooh. Damn, it's hard.
It's a hard question, man. That's crazy, which is so cool that's a hard question, because normally it's like this is the worst thing. Like, we gotta improve here. And right now, that's hard.
Until I see otherwise, because it's a new coach. It's a new, it's still, Mevis's first go with a contract coming into a regular season. Special teams unit is it's a show me what you got. Love the signings. I love the direction. I love that. I mean, we didn't even talk about him. I mean, the Heward, but what's his? I missed his name.
Stewart.
The
Great.
Stewart signing, very, very cool. Yeah, we totally missed this part. My bad. Rams decide Grant Stewart. He is a special teams phenom, and can actually return kicks in a pinch too. Like they've had to go to him for kick returns, and I actually love it. Money Mevis, great last year. Still, new year, you got to do it. Different level of pressure. You're the guy now. Bubba Ventrone, please be good. Don't bring that Cleveland nonsense here. Rams fans are dying just to have competent special teams where every PAT, like you're like holding onto your seat, like just for a PAT. Like we just don't want those days anymore.
Not even kidding, man. Seriously though, that was so.
So to answer your question, if it's just one position group though, the most top heavy one that does worry me a little bit is the wide receiver room. I mean, it's Puka, it's a hopefully healthy Tay, and then role players.
Yep.
And then honestly, inside linebacker. Love Nate Landman. Second half of the year wasn't as strong as the first. Same with the entire defense. Was he a problem? Was he cause or effect? And then after him, it's Omar Spates and Troy Reader and now this guy. So
Troy Reader's not on this team. And also you forgot Sean Dolak.
Until I see him sign somewhere else or he says he retired, I assume Troy Reader is around Woodland Hills somewhere. We're on Reader Watch 2026. What if he's like actually never really been? Have we seen him sign pen to paper? Do we think? What if he's just doing like a not leaving and just keeps hanging around? It's like, oh yeah, he's on the team, right? And he's just been coming around.
It's like, dude, he doesn't even go here. Like,
like finally, this is the offseason where they're like, hey man, we don't have documents on you. Like, who are you?
It's like, hey, I noticed we weren't delivering game checks to your locker. What's that about? It's like, I'm just payroll. I'm just
Troy Reader's like, you guys are getting paid to be here?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's like, this is a game though. What are we doing? Yeah, it's and you forgot Sean Dolak as well.
Sean Dolak as well. Muad'Dib, good question. We blasted the Jags without Puka. True. Yes, you can game plan for a game or two without your top guy. You still had Tay. And that's when 13 personnel, like that's something new that really wasn't on a lot of film to that extent. You catch someone off guard. But if I had to go in, the season started today with this wide receiver room. You kind of are hoping they run more 12 personnel and 13 because it's like I need Tay healthy for the playoffs. Like, please make it like I don't want to put the bad juju out there, but I am a little concerned about the hamstring. Like,
is that
fair?
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things too where I feel like if they add another game to the season, which is something that the players blatantly do not want, they are very clearly being like, no. But it feels like it's going to happen, right? But I don't think it's impossible. And I think I don't think it'll hit the NFL first. I think it would hit maybe the NBA first, or maybe it already has, is contracts for number of games and limiting games. Like it could be one of those things where for Devontae Adams, it's like, yeah, I'll come sign for you, but for only 15 games, for a 15-game regular season. Like, I don't think that that's impossible that we eventually get there to that point where, and then it's just you be like somebody, or you agree to pick the games where it's like, okay, we can work with this one without you, or like whatever. Like, I think that could potentially happen. I don't really want it to happen, but that's also why I don't think we need to keep adding games. We also need to stop this crap playing every friggin' weekday.
You sounded like me right now. You're going on a rant like me. Don't get me started. The biggest, the most profitable nonprofit entertainment industry in the entire world. They just, the players love being ambassadors. And the first quote tweet is, who the fuck said that? From a current player, quote tweeting Roger Goodell being like, ain't nobody saying that.
That's so funny.
You got them talking about like, oh man, Thanksgiving Eve. We're so happy. Nobody calls it Thanksgiving Eve.
Dumb.
You don't want, if anybody disagrees in here, trust me, you don't want games every single day. You don't want more international games. You don't want more than 17 games. It's going to water down the product.
Yes.
There's not enough great players in the NFL on an 11 man at a time game to warrant more games. Guys get hurt. It's just not good. You don't want. I don't want ads on the jerseys like they're already going to start trying to do, and they're doing it in college football. It's going to creep its way that they're going to try in the NFL. I don't want it.
I think that's why the Rams started their patch. I think that was a conditioning thing. They're getting us used to it.
Yeah, but
I think I said that right away though.
I know. But anyways, I have a bonus photo.
Hold on.
I was gone Wednesday. Oh, sorry.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead. Sorry.
I just want to mention something about this schedule thing. Okay. Let's get this out of here. Oh, dang it. I just want to mention that, like, if the NFL does a Thanksgiving Eve game, then that means that we have Sunday, Monday, and then we as human beings have Tuesday alone to do the week's worth of prep for a show. Because the second a game happens, the averages are now off from game to it's like, okay, well, they played more games in this team, stuff like that. And that also absolutely drives me crazy about the Thursday games every single week. Because I've done this, I've covered the Rams so long that I remember doing my shows on Thursday because I could. And that worked, but now if we have it every day, man, it's like Thanksgiving week would mean we have Tuesday to get it. I have Tuesday to get Ram Showcase done. That's too tight.
I won't bring his comment up here so YouTube doesn't strike our algorithm. But Muad'Dib is right. Late stage capitalism can ruin even the NFL. So we'll hope that it keeps its little paws out of the NFL's pockets and they get back to the sanctity of the game. So I hope so. But nearing about an hour here. I know there's not an incredibly crazy news day. Figured I'd share what I was doing Wednesday. Went down to San Diego, visit some family. They came into town from out of state. Got some sun with my little baby relatives that I get to be an uncle to. And you know what I did? I figured, hey, this little tyke,
spread the word.
He needs a football influence in his life.
Yeah.
I sat there on the beach. I showed this tiny tyke Matthew Stafford highlights. We sat there, showed him a few minutes of it because I needed it in his frontal court. I needed it right here in the frontal lobe. He's going to be going to preschool at some point.
Memories.
Head start. First words. Matt. No look.
He does the house. The full JB Long touchdown, LA. You're like, what? That'd be cool.
I needed something exciting to show him. I actually started with Lamar Jackson highlights. I was like, who doesn't love a good spin move? I was like, okay, now he's got to see the no looks. He's got to see some Matthew Stafford. So showed him a little bit of that. That was a lot of fun. Had a family day. I don't know where Muad'Dib gets these ideas that I'm like going on benders. I don't drink that much. I participate.
We're pretty heavy, so
I don't. Where's that? I like don't really drink. Like I'm
Tuna,
healthy.
The first step is admitting you've got the problem.
I'll participate in some greenery and some veggies, like heavily, 1,000%. Guilty as charged, but yeah, I'm not a big drinker.
I mean, reality is a bummer, so you know. That's
yeah. My college drink IPA days are done. They started tasting like metal to me, and I was like, I'm good. These aren't good.
IPAs in college.
Come on, man. I went to Sac State. There's a brewery on every corner in Sacramento. Like,
that's unfortunate. We got a bunch of breweries out here too, and breweries are bummers, dude. Pretty sick of them actually. I think that they're sheriff is always 50 minutes early. I don't know what that context means right now, but yeah.
I'll ask some questions. Don't ask our resident meme creator questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we need a vote here of gardening or or Bruce? I didn't have a clever one.
Gardening or Bruce.
Yeah.
Ray gives that vibe.
Okay, I'll say this. I live in Colorado, so that is like the most normal thing in my universe. It's like that's like just a part of life. I don't know, man. It's like getting eggs from the grocery store out here, man. It's yeah.
Oh, Muad'Dib, thank you for giving context. Nope, I wish it was a cool problem like that. I have ADHD and I oversleep.
That's why we started doing evenings, because this freaking jabroni over here. And
I can't help it, bro. But yeah, California, Colorado, I can walk down to essentially what is a 7-Eleven these days and, do that. The days of having to get into a stranger's car just for a dub is long gone. Sounds wild.
I feel like I need to tell my nephews about this. Like, I need to talk to my nephews about it. It's like when I was in high school, we used to basically like put ourselves in a position to ruin our lives.
I loved it.
Just to listen to Tool for a few hours.
I think we're all Ramsed out. I don't have anything else. We're hitting the social stuff. What do we got coming up next week? What's going on?
Okay, so Joe Baggs taking a bit of a trippy trip. So yeah, I'll be out Wednesday and Friday next week. I'll be back for the Monday stream. So, yeah, we're gonna go. We're doing a bit of a fam trip. Me, my sisters, and my dad are going out to West Virginia, hang out with some fam for a few days. So,
country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. I thought you were gonna join me, but
I was not. That's crazy. You think I would join you for that? That's wild. That's an act of knowledge on your part. You should be embarrassed.
I'm not. On that note, some house cleaning. Yeah. Thank you to everybody that has the last month subscribed, that has joined the membership, that has done super chats. The fact anybody does super chats is super awesome. Love you guys. The Patreon is going to do a full launch very soon here. The rest of March is going to be some changes. I do want to give these guys, I kind of want to give these guys a heads up because in the chat still, they're here an hour. They're our regulars. I don't want to. No, not the full details, but we are doing some collaborative branding and working on some stuff. Him and I, we're doing guy to guy stuff, man on man, like like some Spags coverage, baby, some Spagnula man coverage. But we're very excited to roll that out for the season and the rest of the off season. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah. No, we're here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Nothing else is changing about that. It's just all visuals, really.
2 days until my 10 years for Ram Showcase, by the way. Ram Showcase has been a podcast for 10 friggin' years come Sunday. So I've got a podcast coming out that it'll premiere. The video will premiere on YouTube on the Ram Showcase YouTube channel. And then afterwards, we'll go live. We'll just chat. Maybe have a beer.
I will do that video for you right after this. You can even stick around and watch while I do it.
Feels weird.
But I think we can find a way to close out. We can list off some things. I don't know what you got for Friday the 13th. Maybe spooky movie list. What do you got?
Have we done that before?
I think we have, but it's been a while since Halloween. But now, before we list off and we fade off into the darkness and enjoy the weekend with the rest of you guys, make sure you're subscribing, sharing, telling your friends and family to hate watch us because we're two nerds that you love. And as always, go Rams. Now, what do we Friday the 13th, man. Let's just do some spooky stuff. Everyone loves scary movies.
2 Friday the 13th in a row. That's pretty cool. February and March. Pretty sick.
Muad'Dib's got us. Favorite scary movie right there.
Keep it easy. Movie. I'm trying to think of movies.
List some stuff in the chat too, if you guys. What's a good scary movie you guys enjoy? Mine's I have the same answer all the time. It's a trilogy. The first 2 are technically scary, but the third one is a comedy, and it's Evil Dead. I love the Evil Dead series. If you haven't watched it, I'm not big in scary movies. I like really niche ones. I mean, Good Ash, Bad Ash. How can you not love it? And Army of Darkness is just goofy, silly, and stupid. It's just not even scary. It's just it's literally intended to be cult classic dumb, and I love it.
I'll piggyback that almost exact thing, which is the fact that it's a trilogy, but the first 2 are really good, and the third one is quite the bummer, which would be House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects, 2 absolute bangers, and then 3 from Hell really falls flat. That one was not necessary. We did not need to have that movie. So
I don't think I actually seen those. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I love it, man. I'm also just a big Rob Zombie guy though. Like,
you look like a Rob Zombie guy.
Yeah. I'm trying to create a character so I can go to games as Ram Zombie. I'm trying to get some stuff. You'll see that hopefully sometime.
No. Yours is legit. You need to just become a cowboy in the sheriff the entire time. You got to be in character. You gotta do, tip the hat, do finger guns at the pretty lady, like stay safe. I don't know.
We got the official.
I know. I met you in this hat.
Yeah, man.
We have a photo together in this hat.
Sheriff Joe Bags hat that has all kinds of all my game pins and stuff like that, and it's come my Hall of Fame stuff. So yeah,
we need to get you a new custom Rams sheriff hat. We need that.
Yeah, that was fun though, man. It's fun, but I think that the hat is I think it's getting game retired actually.
Game retired?
I think it's getting game retired. I think I'm gonna. It's seen its games. I think it's.
Can we please have a ceremony for it? Can we have an episode?
Hell yeah! Sounds dope. What are we doing? Like, what do I don't have to light it on fire, do I?
We're
not the Vikings, so we don't got to do that.
I'm just saying, you haven't inspired a lot, but I mean, y'all got similar hats, bro. Like,
oh snap! Hold on.
This guy was undefeated for a while.
Yeah, this guy, this little guy. I was ripping his head off there for a second. Yeah, it's normally though. Actually, the fact that that little sheriff hat is on this guy. That's actually. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. That's actually different because it used to be on this guy, which is Barif Joe Bags.
We're getting out of here on that note.
It's Barif.